Warning. The following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's I'm Ghost of Sparta, and I'm here with another fantastic review for you guys of the Batman Hush from Mafex. So this is actually also from Metacom Toys. It's a DC, obviously Batman. We all love the Dark Knight, and already this figure has me loving it, and you guys already know why. Type it in the comments. Cloth cape. Hashtag cloth cape. That's how you win over most fans, is give us a cloth cape with a figure. And this one has bendy wire and about 2-3 different sections. We're going to go over all the great articulation, the many accessories that this figure comes with, and much more. So stay tuned for the rest of this review, guys, because you guys will enjoy every minute of it, because this Batman is phenomenal. Can't get better than that. If you guys want to check out some of my other videos, their links will be in the description. Check out for the cards. If you guys want to check out my social media, those are also in the links in the description below. And I'm sorry, guys, I didn't have a video up on Wednesday. This video is coming up for Saturday, like I do 2 videos a week. It's just that I was waiting for this guy. My content came a little low. I don't have many new figures to review. And yeah, that's all I could say, and I do apologize for that, but I still love making videos for you guys, and when I can make videos I will. It's just that I'm not as big as some of the other channels, so I can't make videos sometimes because there's a dry spell, and especially right now that we're in, you know, the pandemic, it's a little harder to get new figures. So with all that out of the way, let's get to the size comparisons and take a look at this figure. Batman with SH Figure Arts Goku. Batman with Marvel Legends Deadpool. Batman with NECA Predator. So we have it after the size comparisons. We have Hush Batman himself. Let's take a look at this figure. And I have to say right off the back, cloth cape, bendy wire is a plus for anybody. I mean, this cape is gigantic for the figure, and as it should be. The cape should be huge because it always covered Batman completely. So they did a good job depicting by giving us that. And I say any character or action figure that has a cape, it needs to be cloth. This BS with it being a hard plastic or rubber plastic is no good whatsoever. It's not for articulated action figures. You put that stuff for statues, not for something as genuine and as great as this. A figure like this, I mean, I just need a Spawn figure with that. And I will be reviewing the new Tom McFarlane Spawn, so you guys stay tuned to that. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you guys can see that. Now, I picked up this guy from shoptoyco.com. Once again, I am not sponsored by them, but Andrew Yen is the freaking best, guys. Check out the link in the description below so that way you guys can pick up awesome collectibles from him, and he's able to give you awesome deals on the plastic that you want, the plastic collectible that you need. So please check that out, guys, in the description below. But, you know, after my small little tangent, let's take a look at this figure. This figure's paint is excellent. I mean, let's take a look at the head first. I feel that the eyes, I think, could have been a little bit bigger, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if this eye should be a little bit bigger. I feel that the white should be a little bit more in there. I feel that they gave him kind of like a squinty eye. I feel like a nice, good, you know, good triangle eye would have been perfect. Like they normally depict him, like the animated series Batman. He has a good chunk of white in there. As for his face, I feel the flesh color is a little too pale. I think a little darkness should have been there. You know, a little bit of a tan, I think would have been great. You know, as for the suit itself, for the Batman suit, there is some slight shading you could see along the muscles. You can see the little darkness there that they were able to add right here on the shin too, on the boots. You can see some shading there. There's some on the abs. They even shaded his back muscles because, you know, Batman is yoked as crazy. And you can see some of there. So they gave us some good shading. I'm glad. But I feel that the shading wasn't good enough. I think they could have done more. They could have gave some shading also on the belt buckle or his utility belt. It's just the orange plastic piece, or excuse me, yellow plastic piece that they gave us. And, you know, there's no detail. And I think some, you know, I'll probably go over that with some wash, like a shoe polish or something, and wipe it off. And I think it will look excellent. So as for the aesthetic, this guy looks great. I love it all the way around. We got the rubber piece for the rest of the cowl. The cape just brings it up a notch. You know, we could see, you know, the articulation goes. I feel that this little rubber piece here might hinder some of the articulation. I've been messing with it for quite some time. Just to give full disclosure, guys, this is like my second time recording this. My neighbors were having some kind of tiff next door and it was bleeding into my audio, so I had to redo this. So I'm doing this again for you guys to make sure you guys, you know, hear the review and not drama. And so we're at the best part of it all. We're gonna take a look at this guy's articulation. Head moves up, moves down, swivel, arm rotation, hinge, butterfly joint, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, wrist swivel, hinge, ab crunch back, forward, swivel, waist swivel, leg kicks up, goes back, spread, bend at the knee, swivel, hinge, very tight rocker, toe hinge. So Hush Batman has some great articulation. Mafex, I can't get over how great their action figures are. I mean, Medicom toys, Mafex, whatever you want to call them, they're just phenomenal, man, when it comes to figures. I don't have any gripes on this figure. I mean, the only thing is I see some, you know, not consistent shading, but the fact that they gave us a cloth cape, this guy has a bunch of accessories, a bunch of hands, 3 faces. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So let's go over the hands real quick so you can see what I'm talking about how many hands this guy comes with. All right, so there we have it, guys. We have 7 pairs of awesome hands for this figure. Let's start off with the grappling gun hand. You can see the detail of the grappling gun. It's nice and silver. Like, once again, I'm full disclosure, guys, I haven't seen or read this comic. So if this is the way it's supposed to look like, phenomenal. If not, let me know in the comments so I can possibly say something and change it, but it looks great. I mean, the silver, we got nice black outlining. It is even detailed at the muzzle, and it's used for the grappling hook that just plugs in right there, and it fits in there snugly. So I'd just be very careful, you know, because it looks like a thin piece of wire, but it's not. But once again, I'd still just be careful. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail of the grappling hook. Nice and silver. It has all the nice little edges. And then he comes with a longer grappling hook, probably about 5 inches or so. Same detail, but you have that. And like I said, it is made out of metal, so it is rigid. So you could probably have him, you know, shooting it out of the gun. And, you know, depending on how you want to pose them, it's grappling onto something, but I don't think you'll be able to hold the figure with it for sure. I doubt that, because it would slip right out. So you also get those 2 grappling gun accessories there. So let's go from the rest of the hands. He comes with his fisted hands that were on him inside the package. He has his metal claw hands, which I think he's just holding like 5 different batarangs. He also has other hands that are slightly gripping, like these 2 right here, which you can use to have him pinch the cape, and you can use it to have him pose it. And then he has these slightly open hands, you know, like he's gripping something or about to grab something as well. So 7 pairs of hands. What more do you want from that? Let's go over the head sculpts and the last bit of accessories. So with this figure, we get 3 different head sculpts. We get his normal face that he was on in the actual packaging. It's nice and mute, just him grinning or frowning, I'm sorry, and nothing too special about it. Then we also have his cringe face, where he's cringing, he's upset, maybe he's kicking some ass. I mean, it all depends on how you want to pose this guy with this face. And then last, we also get a depiction of Bruce Wayne himself, an unmasked version that comes with a neck peg, so that way it looks like he took off his cowl completely and his neck is exposed, which is a pretty nice little addition. I think they could have probably got away with just giving us the head sculpt and maybe having the cowl back. That would have been a good accessory as well, but that's what you get. You get 3 different head sculpts to display this figure. So if you had multiples, it'd be pretty awesome. A couple other accessories he comes with real quick is he comes with a plethora of batarangs. He has this oddly foldable batarang right here. There we go. Let's get that to focus. We have this batarang here. It's pretty large, and most of these could be fit into the hands. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but you can pretty much have them fit in the hands like so you can display them like if he's about to throw it. He also comes with this batarang that's more shaped like the bat symbol, and it looks very nice. You can fit that mostly in any of the hands that have like a little gap in them. I'm trying to find one here real quick. You can hold the batarang like so with this hand. So let's get back to the figure. Man, this figure is so freaking awesome, guys, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this review. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss any new videos from me or any other reviews that I do. But this figure is so majestic. I mean, look at that. Look at this action pose I was able to do with him so easily because of the help of the cloth cape. You couldn't do this if they gave you some crazy plastic cape with a bunch of different pieces that come apart. And I just have to say, this figure is so fantastic. So I suggest everybody pick one of these up. Mafex has done it again with a great figure. I mean, you have some good paint apps. I'm not saying they're the best, but you have some good paint apps. You have great articulation and able to perform any kind of dynamic pose. And you also have alternate heads and alternate hands galore to be able to perform any kind of you also have multiple head sculpts and hands to perform any kind of pose or recreate your favorite comic book scene with this figure. I really enjoyed this figure. This figure is fantastic, like I mentioned before. Let me know in the comments, guys. I would like to hear if you guys picked up this figure yourself, and also I'd like to know if you guys already have this figure and what did you think about it. I want to know what you guys thought about this figure in yourself, if you have it in hand, and what did you think about it. I'd like to hear as well. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you guys on the next review.